Now, Daniel joins us now, of course. Very nice to see
That was
you.
like the old. This is like a new version of Daniel, because as you mentioned a moment ago, you've grown a bit since then.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Well, it's happy birthday to you, because this week you were 14.
Yeah, Monday actually.
Yeah, and as we watch those clips, there is a sense of frustration that everybody knows you as a 9-year-old Ben, and you have to grow up and grow out of that, don't you? So
Relatively.
outnumbered over now.
No, yeah, I can't talk much about it.
But one of the things, of course, that your success on that show has given you is a sort of voice, and you've used that now to draw attention to children all over the world. Tell us a little bit about the project.
Well, adults to run for children, so anyone can participate.
So you take a part of a marathon, is that right?
Yes,
a leg.
yeah. To try and break the
Lap today.
Yes, I'm running.
Manchester.
I'm running the first lap with a certain school in Manchester.
Are you a good runner?
Yeah, so like it might be a bit long. I'm rather winning, so yeah.
Be a good picture moment though. And your sport is rugby. You're keen on rugby, aren't you? When you're playing a game of rugby, people spot, and that's the bloke from Outnumbered. Let's nail him particularly hard in the tackle. The main thing.
Yeah.
And when people do speak to you as Ben, how close are you to him?
I had to bring that character up from somewhere, and obviously it wasn't. That's when I did the pilot, and now I'm 14. He's playing an exaggerated version of himself.
Yeah.
We wish you well with your run today. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're not going to fall over. Don't
Hopefully.
worry. Lovely to see you. The Save the Children World Marathon Challenge takes place on the 23rd of October. You can find more details on the Save the Children website. So it's time to have a look at what's happening where you are. We are going to be talking about the fall from grace of Lance Armstrong in just a few minutes with the Oscar-winning documentary maker Alex Gibney. We'll see you in a moment. The Oscar-winning documentary maker Alex Gibney originally set out to make a feel-good film about the comeback of the cyclist Lance Armstrong.
To make a very different film altogether. Alex is with us now. Good morning, Alex. We're going to have a look at the film first, and then we'll chat. It requires us to sort of set things a little bit, doesn't it? Because you're initially given fantastic access. 2009, he's in the Tour de France. It's a comeback, and you're given wonderful access. What did you think you're making at that point?
In effect, I thought
filming, and then that film is not released. Why was it not released then, as it stood?
It started coming out, the evidence that he had been lying and that he had been using drugs. There were still so many people saying, we've heard it all before.
Right.
He is clean. It is just an attempt to bring the world's greatest cyclist and survivor down. So at what point did you think, we're not going to release this because we think there might be something in this now? Which convinced you to put it on hold?
I think
The fascinating stuff that you managed to film during the Tour de France, and you got great access. We hear a lot about his temper, the way he can turn on people, the way he would manipulate things.
And intimidate.
And we saw a moment when the inspectors, the testers, come to his home. His children are there. It's quite a surreal situation. The kids are running around, and he's got the needles in his arm, and he gets very, very angry about another appearance, doesn't he? Another testing.
Well, the crush you.
Yeah, and you've got many pieces of footage of when interviewers or journalists have asked directly about doping or people he's associated with, and the way that he can turn on that person and, as you say, crush them. Did he ever do that with you? Were there moments?
Honest.
I think we can see a little bit of that interview now. Let's have a look. Film, and right towards the end of the film, Alex, where he's talking about 20 years hence, and he effectively says that when they look back, that people will really think that he did win the Tour de France 7 times. The thing we've seen in the film that you've talked about that's been revealed, what did that say? There must have been a moment. You must have sat there after that interview and gone, wow.
Yeah. I haven't talked on a day-to-day level. I do like him. I mean, he's charming.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Lovely to see. The Armstrong Lie is in UK cinemas at the end of January. We've got to say goodbye. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.